cancer may have taken my sophomore year of college, my hair, and my ability to have children naturally, but this disease has not taken my faith nor my strength. And after March 11th, my 12th and final chemo treatment, I will be able to declare that cancer has not taken my life. And for that, I am grateful. Thank you.
If we do a simple biopsy and we get a positive result back for lymphoma, then that kind of answers your question.
I mean, I personally never thought there was something wrong. It was just from a doctor during a yearly checkup. Just felt a bump on my throat.
It was as simple as that, just a bump where there shouldn't be a bump.
So yeah, just after a series of biopsies from, like exactly a year ago, I had a needle biopsy. The results came inconclusive, so my doctor said, okay, let's check again in 4 months. I went back during spring break, I think, home from school, inconclusive. Okay, so now let's really seriously think about taking this out through surgery and getting further testing. And they actually thought it would be my thyroid, and so they took half of my thyroid and a little bit of my lymph nodes, and the thyroid ended up being benign, but not the lymph nodes. It was really overwhelming, like right when I was diagnosed, beginning of September, until my first chemotherapy, because we just didn't know what would happen next. So we just had to keep ourselves really, really organized. I remember I had a to-do list on the side of my bed every day, like just making sure I was checking through, did I contact Cal Poly? Did I contact all my professors to withdraw from my classes? Should I tell people? Should I keep this a secret? Just little questions like that. I had a lot going through my head. Just mainly September, when I had doctor's appointments every day, and I would have like an hour break. My mom and I would go get lunch, and I hated it because I just felt like that was my life now. So when I was first diagnosed, they just like told me like the different things that I have to work with, and so one of them was that when you go through chemotherapy, you lose your chance of conceiving.
It's almost certain that after the chemotherapy, there really won't be eggs.
I probably couldn't have done it without my mom. I definitely really relied on her and like her advice and her motivation.
After the diagnosis, my mother and I went into robot survival mode, checking things off of our list such as doctor visits and living arrangements for college. I am one of the few in this world who hiked the Andes Mountains of Peru, but I'm also one of the few who received a 95% clear PET scan result at my halfway mark of treatment. Doctors told me that they would have been happy if my progress had only been at 50% at that point, but I was healing differently. I've always been busy and involved in the community. An Irish dancer, a competitive cheerleader, leadership at school, a job, and also a student at Cal Poly San Luis Obispo. So I wasn't gonna let this little bump in my throat interfere with one of the few who conquers a wonder of the world. Well, as it turns out, I can say that I'm among the few who not only hiked to the top of Machu Picchu, but also reached the summit while I unknowingly had stage 4 cancer.
Okay.
What smells? The numbing cream?
It just smells like Clorox.
Before I flush it, do you want to put some candy? Are you listening to it? Okay.
The taste of the chemo
makes her nauseous, so she eats things that she doesn't like to keep her from.
It's to give her a different taste in her mouth.
Now, one thing that you haven't experienced that a lot of people assume by then is your hair thin, but it hasn't gone away, right? What did they warn you about that? Because that's probably one of the, if I were at your age in that position, that'd probably be one of the things I'd be most freaked out about.
Yeah, it's definitely my most freaked out thing. It was supposed to be gone over a month ago.
Camille, you're good, hon. You're good. You're CamilleStrong.
You are all here because you care, and I'm here because of you.
End of the first day.
She did it.
End of the first day. There we go.
Yay!
It just lets me know that they're rooting for me, and it's not just me by myself. And just people that I saw through high school that I wasn't even friends with that are reaching out to me, Facebooking me, just 2 sentences, 1 sentence. It really means a lot.
I will start the CamilleStrong Foundation. This will help provide resources to young women such as myself who have to undergo fertility treatment due to childhood cancer.
I couldn't have done it without each and every one. Even just the simple CamilleStrong picture, those are my favorite to see on Facebook.
One last thing, if you were talking to another person your age and you were giving them advice on making it a very personal, quiet thing or actually sharing it, if you had to advise someone else, what would you say?
I would say the support has been my biggest strength. So if you're really feeling down and afraid of people judging you and giving you pity looks, then really look for that strength because you're going to get it for sure.
Cancer may have taken my sophomore year of college, my hair, and my ability to have children naturally, but this disease has not taken my faith nor my strength. And after March 11th, my 12th and final chemo treatment, I will be able to declare that cancer has not taken my life. And for that, I am grateful.